Good evening. Please stand and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. You may be seated. Good evening and welcome. My name is Jim Miller, principal at West Salem High School. I would like to welcome students, parents, and staff to the class of 2020 celebration. It's our honor to have some special guests with us here up on stage. First is Dr. Kathy Goss, Salem Kaiser School Board. Cynthia Richardson, Director of Equity, Access, and Advancement. Patrick Dutcher, Assistant Principal. Thomas Rommel, Assistant Principal. And Terry Yates, Assistant Principal. So good evening, West Salem High School class of 2020. I'm so pleased to have, I'm so pleased to have you here and finally get to see you walk across the stage that symbolizes the final step in graduation. The hard work and dedication that you have given to get here matters. You are all part of a class that will be remembered for many, many years to come. This bump in the road is one of the first challenges that you as adults have endured, and it will make you stronger. You are the future. You are our future. And maybe you consider this one of your first tests to get to the finish line, which you've all done. I usually keep my talks short, which I promise I will do. However, I'd like to take a moment and give you a little something to think about as you leave West Salem and move into the future. The first piece of advice comes from a military commander. It's as simple as this: make your bed every day. This may be simple, and you may be wondering, why would you be telling me to make my bed? That really doesn't seem like really good life advice. So here's why I tell you that. I, like many before me and many after me, will go through boot camp. And one of the things that we were quote unquote asked to do was to make our bed. I didn't really think of it at that moment as life advice, but here's what I found. This small task that we did every day was something that we all accomplished, and this is how we started our day every day. It's a good feeling to have accomplished something, and that leads to you accomplishing more tasks throughout the day and becoming productive. This task-oriented behavior can make a huge difference in how you go about life. And hey, at the end of the day, whether it be good or bad, you have a bed to sleep in. The second piece of advice comes from a friend and a mentor. And it's one that I've had to work to do, but I promise that if you do it, it does pay off. The advice is this: continuously enhance and guard your mindset. Believe it or not, we talk to ourselves more than we talk to anybody else during the day. Remain optimistic and always look for the brighter side of things. It's a great way to navigate through life, and remaining positive helps out a lot for not only yourself, but all those around you. The last piece of advice is one that I truly believe, and this is it. Life is 10% of what happens to you, and it's 90% how you respond and process your reality. Be intentional with all future choices, and be aware of the potential results and consequences of each decision you make. Moving forward, you'll be faced with your daily decisions. Will you create an intentional daily routine, or will you go aimlessly throughout your day? As it relates to your career, will you pursue the paycheck, or will you pursue your passion and ultimately never work a day in your life? Something to think about. West Salem class of 2020, these are my short pieces of advice to you as you move on to bigger and better things. I can't wait to see what you all do in the future. The future is yours, and it's now, so go get it. Thank you. And now we have the presentation of valedictorians, salutatorians by Mr. Patrick Dutcher.
All right, thank you, Mr. Miller. Throughout the whole day today, we've had the distinct honor and privilege to introduce to different crowds 10 different salutatorians and 31 valedictorians. And tonight is our final one. We have a valedictorian with us this evening. Valedictorians have received a 4.0 their entire 4 years with us here at West Salem High School. And that valedictorian this evening is Sarah Rice. The daughter of Michael Rice and Kiera Dashowitz, Sarah will be attending the University of Arizona. Sarah Rice. Now for the presentation of graduates as presented by Miss Tara Yates.
There were some shows. David Abar. Samuel Wright. Jonathan Acosta. Way to go. Cameron St. George. Cheyenne Crabtree. Michael Ford. Kylie Kennedy. Nicholas Aldogli. Jacob Kaler. Dakota Schwartz. Fernando Chavrin. Nick Castile. Brian Vargas. Michael Folbert. Daniel Martinez. Isabella Vidrio. Sadie Hines. Nice work. Emma Bartlett. Francesca Loera. Rachel Winterstein. Erin Tucker. Jasmine Cadillo. Joey Gill. Madison Williams. Jessica Aliifua. Sarah Rice. Riley Blackmore. Michaela Bingham. Odalis Lizama. Gabriel Amberson. Penelope Wenger. Allison Crepillos. Theodore No. Marcus Akpangbo. Jennifer Perez. Luke Hadley. Jasmine Backer. Jorge Marquez. Cassie Lastro Castro. And Taylor Kelly.
Students, please stand at this time. You now reach that important moment that you've been working so hard for. You may now take your tassel from the right side and move it to the left side. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my distinct pleasure to give you the 2020 graduating class, West Salem High School.
Let's hear it for the fat boy. 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 For the fat boy. Let's hear it for the fat boy. For the fat boy. Fat boy. Fat boy. Fat boy. Fat boy.
Support for Capital Community Media's Salem Kaiser Schools high school graduations is provided by Les Schwab Tire Centers, where doing the right thing matters. Experience the Les Schwab difference at your neighborhood Les Schwab Tire Center, or visit us on the web at leschwab.com. And by Salem Health Hospitals and Clinics. Also sponsored by Salem Auto Body and Paint Works, experts at getting you back on the road and repairing RVs, boats, semis, and power equipment. Phone 503-378-7595 or online at salemautobody.net. Thank you.